Stirtoq is another built-in MATLAB function. So here we want to string 4 is a string with words separated by commas, like so. Word 1, word 2, word 3. We want to use Stirtoq to find the first word in the string and store it in M, and then store the rest of the string in N. So Stirtoq, it will return everything before the delimiter. So delimiter is the second input value of Stirtoq, and the first input value is what your string that you're actually using. So we want to get everything before the first comma because that's the first word. So if we do Stirtoq of, like with the example, Stirtoq of string 4 and comma as our delimiter, if we were using that example, then M would be word 1 and N would be the comma and everything after that. So it's just splitting it up and giving you what you want from from a string. That's Stirtoq. And that's the end of ABC's. So going on again, we have the directions for ABC's cell arrays. It says write the code to satisfy the following directions for each part. It's the same as ABC strings, but this time we're given cell arrays. So this time our input values are D, which is a cell array of at least size 3. We have CA1, which is a cell array of at least size 4, and we have CA2, which is simply a cell array. And going into what that would look like in the homework file sent out, we have this. Okay, so going into number 1, creating a cell array with length 4, where the first cell contains a vector 1 0 1 0, the second cell contains a string red fish blue fish, the third cell contains a cell containing a vector of numbers 1 1 2 3 5, and the fourth cell contains a logical vector. So we simply put those into what they should be. We have a vector, a string, a vector, and another vector, and those are all different cells in the cell array A, which is just signified by the curly brackets on the outside. Number 2 is an empty cell array. We want to create an empty cell array, so B is just the empty curly brackets. Accessing and indexing the cell arrays, so we create a cell array that contains the first, second, and fourth elements of cell array 1. So you have to put brackets inside your parentheses to signify that that's what you're indexing in CA1. So you're indexing in CA1, but you're accessing the first, second, and fourth elements. So you have to put brackets around it, and that would return a vector with those elements. Okay, so 4 is deleting. Delete the third cell of the cell array D. So simply we find, this is an example of what you're deleting, but it's really a simple operation. You just want to use your empty brackets, index that you want D at the third position, and you want empty brackets, and that will delete it. Number 5 is class type. So once again, the class function that we went over before, we want to find the class type of the second element of CA2. So you have to get your indexing right. So we just want regular parentheses this time. So we want cell array 2, second position, and we want to find the class of that, and that would be set equal to E, and that's exactly how you do it. So and then F is we want the class type of the contents of the second cell. So this time we use curly brackets to actually get the contents out of the second cell of cell array 2, and we find the class of that, and that's variable F. Okay, so that's a lot of the basic functions and the really manipulative things you can do with both strings and cell arrays, which is a lot of what we've been going over this week. Hope it helps. Thanks.